Okay, guys, welcome back to the Crypto Batcave. Today we're going to be talking about the recent news. I wouldn't call it breaking news, but it is pretty recent that Dogecoin is going to be listed on Coinbase Pro, which is, of course, the professional version of Coinbase. Now, they've said here, we initially saw this breaking on the official Coinbase Pro Twitter. And this is 5 hours ago. They're saying, starting today, inbound transfers for Doge are now available in the regions where trading is supported. Traders cannot place orders and no orders will be filled. Trading will begin on or after 9 a.m. Pacific time on Thursday, the 3rd of June, if liquidity conditions are met. Now, liquidity, just to quickly cover that, liquidity is important because in terms of cryptocurrencies, liquidity is the ability of a coin to be easily converted into cash or other coins. And if anyone who's been trading cryptos, especially some of the lower cap altcoins, know this can be really problematic. For instance, I've had issues where when I was buying like small amounts of really low cap coins, where you can only buy a certain amount in one chunk if liquidity isn't really good, or like if you want to buy $10,000 worth, you can't. Not in one hit. You got to buy like multiple chunks, all this sort of thing. And the same when you're selling it, you can't just sell the whole lot if it hits like a good price or anything like that. You got to sell little chunks because liquidity is not very good. Liquidity is important for all tradable assets, when this obviously includes cryptocurrencies. And low liquidity levels generally mean that market volatility is present, and that can also cause spikes in cryptocurrency prices. Now, I'm not necessarily, that's always been fairly volatile with Doge, but that's them just being a good professional company, I think, covering themselves. Now, when you go to the article on Cointelegraph, they mention that it's going to be rolled out in 3 phases. Now, and also that they'll be able to access the coin via Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, and the US dollar and the euro. Now, these 3 phases I think will all be met. The conditions will all be met. But again, Coinbase Pro want to maintain their kind of status as a very professional, really well-ordered company that's really well run. Now, some of these stages here, so there'll be 3 stages. First is post only, which is a special order condition that will only allow your order to be posted, whether it can enter the order book. And in other words, this condition is designed to ensure that you will receive a maker rebate. And if that's not the case, the order will be immediately cancelled. And this is going to be in the lead up to full support, full trading. The second is going to be limit-only mode, meaning the traders, and this is, again, I'm getting this from the Coinbase website, but it's just to give you an idea. The second level will be limit-only mode, meaning the traders can only place and cancel limit orders, but any market order will be rejected. During this mode, limit orders can be filled. Market order means that in order to buy or sell a specified quantity of an asset at the best available price of existing orders on the order book. And that is going to be in the lead up to full trading mode, means that normal operation of Coinbase Pro and Prime. Traders can place market orders and limit orders and can cancel orders. So I think they're just doing this to make sure that, generally they're going about it as professionally as they possibly can and ensuring that people that are actually going to be trading and have liquidity and there's enough supply, which is set aside for their particular exchange and all that sort of thing. So ultimately, it is a good experience for those that are on Coinbase Pro. Interesting here, we look at Slum Doge Millionaire. He's been very excited. Oh, we back, baby. Hello there, my little Doges. How you all doing? I love how he talks. Diamond hands, baby, as he's got. And he's back in the millionaire books. I don't think he ever really dropped back below being a millionaire, did he? I don't think he dropped back below it. Looking here at CoinGecko, Doge has had a bit of a rise today. We're up at about over 24 hours, 10% rise among what has been a relatively no man's land kind of day as far as the broader markets are concerned. Not a great day to sell, not a great day to buy because we haven't really had a significant enough drop where it's like, hey, there's a great deal. But Doge, unsurprisingly, up 10%. The past 24 hours, the past 7, and you compare that to the past 7 days, up 4.3%. This could be the sort of thing, gets a bit of a pump here, although, in the lead up to the listing on Thursday. But you look at that, and that is still quite a good entry point, really, I would say. So yeah, I think you're looking at it, another one, you're looking at Elon Musk's Twitter profile here. There's not really much. He's been very quiet on Doge the past few days. As I said in a video that I did just a couple of days ago, though, he was, generally over the course of the past few weeks, especially since Saturday Night Live, he's been very, very active talking about Doge. But the last few days, it's been all about SpaceX. Falcon 9, Starlink satellites. I'm going to go into more videos about Starlink. It's absolutely fascinating what he's potentially going to do there with Starlink. It could revolutionize things like internet and internet and make it cheaper and all that sort of thing. Where he's talking about he's providing updates on Tesla and all this sort of thing. But yeah, generally back to Dogecoin. As I've said before, I'm going to go to my my exchange of choice because I'm based in Australia. This is, as of course, CoinSpot. One of the top gainers of the past 24 hours is Doge. And as I've said before, like generally about Doge, even though from a tokenomics and fundamentals point of view, it is not really that greater of a coin in the sense that it's got. When you look at the actual statistics, sorry, this is in Australian dollars just for a moment. When you look at it from a technicals point of view, a fundamentals, tokenomics point of view, it's got an uncapped, unlimited maximum supply, and it has a current circulating supply somewhere around the 120 billion mark. And then when you look at it from an actual fundamentals point of view, it is actually, at this stage anyway, it's just a fusion of a couple of like really what I would deem to be dated source codes that have come together. Now, that's not to say that it won't improve in the future. I actually believe that it probably will improve in the future because you've actually seen that we do hear on the grapevine, we have heard potentially that it will be getting smart contracts on it. I've actually heard that rumor circulating, and we actually did see Elon Musk mention just recently that he's working with devs to improve technology. And he's actually put out a call for anyone who's got ideas to submit it. Where are we here? It was on here. Yeah, here we go. If you'd like to help develop Doge, please submit ideas on GitHub and Reddit and all this. Here we go, Dogecoin devs. So yeah, actually I'll follow them now, the Dogecoin devs. But yeah, you know what I mean. So there are, like, as we can see here, I think like given the huge market cap that it's got, given the traction it's got within the communities, within the media, within some of the billionaire backers, so on and so forth, what's going on with it, I think that it can still do well from an investment standpoint and from a long-term capital gains kind of standpoint, even though it doesn't tick all the conventional boxes for something that generally from a crypto basics perspective, where it would do well. I think it still will do well in the long term. But yeah, so just want to recap. So it is going to get the listing on Coinbase Pro. I think this is yet another a step of many that'll see wider adoption of Dogecoin, and I won't be surprised if all three of the stages are met, and it will get to the full trading stage on Coinbase Pro. Just another sort of a little summary with Coinbase Pro is that they, on their website recently, they've actually said that one of the most common requests that they've received from customers is to be able to trade more assets on their platform, such as Doge. And recently, they've had a huge influx of new projects. And I'm just going to drag something on here. We can see here that, they've had Internet Computer, Cartesi. That's a really good project. I'm actually invested in that at the moment. iExec, Mirror Protocol, Telor, Tether, so on and so forth. All of these, all of these have been added to Coinbase Pro recently. So I think, this is big news for Doge. It's been inevitable that it will be happening. I'm actually surprised it didn't happen sooner, but as they say, they want to make sure that the liquidity conditions are met and all of that. So I think, Doge can be a good investment. This is one of many steps, one of many small increments that'll see Doge become larger and larger in terms of market cap and value per coin as we go along. Thanks for watching, guys.